You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being thrown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And Rick Rosa Parks ain't do nothing but sit up like every time.
Yeah, I said it. That's another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah. What up, world? What up, world?
We back at it.
What's going on? It's your mate, man, Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And
y'all should see these boys in here dancing when the little
Hey,
music plays.
I'm the ultimate chair dancer, yo. I'm the ultimate chair dancer.
That's how we get the show started.
Yeah.
Man, hey, crump. Hey, crump. Anyway, it's your boy, Jay Young. I'm Bike. It feels good to be Bike. I'm getting my South Florida on, my plies on. They say Bike.
Oh, that's how they say bike?
Bike. If you pay attention to that Kaya, that my neck, my bike, that's what
Oh,
you say.
wow. I did not notice that.
I went back and listened to all that stuff, like the Tootsie Roll, to the bike, to the bike, to the. I'm like, man, these boys really talk like that. That's they thing.
I really can't do the Tootsie Roll sitting down.
I can't. I will shut it down.
That's not a move, man.
Tootsie Roll. Hey.
This is why we need the camera set.
What's going on? Hey, DJ the DJ, what up, though? We gonna hook him up? We gonna get him in?
Where you at?
Yeah, yeah, we gonna work on that.
Well, okay.
We gonna work on
What
that.
up, DJ the DJ? We miss you. I miss you. It's been a minute since I've been at the threshold of the microphone. Now that I'm back, it's been a minute. I said it's probably been like 6 weeks. I don't think it's been that long.
I don't think it's been that long, man.
About a month.
I give you 4.
Okay.
I know we missed 2 back to back.
Right.
On my side.
We did. Yeah, I've been handling business, man. Doing this little this and little that. Of course, keeping up with my cleaning stuff.
Yep.
And I actually got a new building too.
Oh yeah.
I got me a new building next door to the building that I clean. So that networking, passing cards around, that actually helps.
Yeah.
I do have a building.
Shout out to entrepreneurship.
Yes. I'm trying to make it happen. Other than that, I just been working and living. You know how I go. When we gonna get this music together?
Hey man, the summer album turned into seasons because we didn't get it done in the summer. And man, I've been listening to the songs a lot lately because I've been trying to put my head back in the game.
Right.
And yeah, we got some music that needs to be put forth.
Now, a lot of people say writer's block. Do you get writer's block, or is there such a thing as writer's block?
There is.
There is.
And you know how do you get out of writer's block, Jay?
I'll just keep writing.
I was gonna say the same thing. You write your way out of writer's block.
You write your way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Basically, you gonna write.
Absolutely.
You gonna write some stuff that may never see the light of day, but
Right.
you write yourself out of writer's block.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. Because when I'm writing and I get writer's block, I'll go like this and I'll scratch the paper until it's like a hole in it. Then I don't go back to it till like 2 days later, and then I'll look at it. And
that's anger. That's another issue.
That's not anger.
That's not anger to me.
That's something.
That's not considered as writer's block.
Yeah, writer's block is when you can't think of anything. But that don't mean scratch a hole, just
What did the
rub a
paper
hole
do
in
to
the
you?
paper. But hey, whatever works.
That's just like playing a video game and
Throwing a controller?
throwing a controller. I never threw the controller though.
Did you ever break a TV?
I never broke a TV though. My cousin did. I used to see my cousin growing up. He threw the whole Nintendo game system. Threw the whole thing, and then he'll come back to it about an hour later.
Oh my.
So yeah, that's probably where I got it from. I'm not sure.
Wow. Well.
Yeah, calming down.
Yeah.
What are we drinking on?
Oh, man. So.
Boy, say some gas. Pull me up another one, man. It's good before I get to the...
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm already burning up, yo. I feel the heat.
Heat is on.
I feel the heat. And I can...
Heat is on.
I can really sing off this one.
Okay. This show is being covered by Old Forester, 1870. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Ain't nobody cut a check yet?
Not yet, man.
Not yet.
But see, Humvee been missing. So we can't. Come on, Old Forester.
I don't know.
You always say that, man.
Old Forester, 1870. Old Forester from Kentucky. Original batch.
There we go.
That's what's that?
We're back.
They better send a case. Something.
Humvee is back.
I'm just saying.
That's what the show's been missing right there.
They got whole, what you call the jingles.
Yeah, man. You know, we multifaceted around here.
It's faceted.
It's faceted?
I don't know why I said
What did you say?
faceted.
It's faceted.
Maybe I was thinking about a faucet.
Yeah. Wow.
That's just like a bunch of rappers coming up with new terms.
Like I was just running some water a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Charged that to Old Forester.
What?
You know, I blame everything on the liquor.
Yes,
Golly,
you do.
man, y'all act like this
Yes,
is
you do.
new. This ain't
Not
new.
new.
Yes, you do. So you were talking about your bike, your bike. So just like you said, falsetto.
We're not going to keep going there.
You say falsetto?
What?
What?
Okay, moving on. So this is episode, 7 minutes in. Episode number 41.
Wow.
Of the Yeah, I Said It podcast, man, with Humvee, Ilran, minus DJ the DJ, and
What up,
Jay
though?
Young is in the building with us. Call us, let us know what you think. Hit us with your questions. Say something.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be my new catchphrase.
Say something.
The Yeah, I Said It show. Say something.
I like that.
601-641-9474. Can I say 4?
601-641-9474. How have the emails and voicemails? You know, DJ got the email blast.
Yeah, I think in the midst of our absences, you know what I'm trying to say, apparatuses. We haven't done a whole lot.
Okay.
So I haven't even checked, but I didn't see anything. And you know, if DJ's not here, I don't check the email.
Gee.
So wow.
Yeah, I just happen to be.
Let's not get sidetracked from the show. We're podcasting
on,
right
fellas.
now. Humvee.
What do we have on the list, brother? What do we have on the list? Let's get to it,
man.
Let's get to it.
Okay, here's a story. I just looked up some stuff, man, and I heard this. It was the only reason why I'm bringing this up. There's a giraffe in a zoo.
Right. Okay.
A giraffe in a zoo.
Sounds like a joke.
It's,
So
yeah.
it's a giraffe.
It's to me, it's a joke. They got a camera on this giraffe, and they're waiting for the giraffe to give birth. And I've heard this at least on 2 different occasions over the last week or so.
Okay.
What is wrong with people's lives when you got a camera and you just just waiting to see if the giraffe? This shit, like, it's a YouTube live video that's going, like,
They got YouTube Live?
yeah,
Yeah, it's like the red thing. That's probably what we need.
YouTube live.
Yeah, for the podcast.
You know what? I think I got access to that too.
Okay. Yeah,
I have
definitely.
to, I have to check the channel.
We definitely should look into that.
Maybe.
Continue.
What the hell's wrong with people?
So everybody have different genres. Like, I spent maybe 15 minutes looking at kittens, crazy cats.
Well, if cat videos?
Yeah, the cat videos.
Cat videos are
it's
funny.
hilarious. They're hilarious, though. That's what I'm saying.
Cat videos are fun. Jay, you
No. I'm on a completely different end of the spectrum.
I'm just saying.
don't think cats are funny?
I don't like cats.
You don't have to.
You don't have to like
cats.
cats. We watching videos.
Look,
Cats
when-
are assholes.
Right.
yeah, that's what makes it funny.
Cats
Right.
are dicks. I don't fuck with cats.
Right.
at
That's
all.
what makes it funny.
That's what
dog.
makes it funny.
Okay.
Like I'll be sitting on my deck, man, when I feed the dog, sitting out in the yard, and I'll watch YouTube videos for 30, 45 minutes and never even look up to see if something crawled in my backyard and tried to kill me.
You never do that.
That's YouTube though, because I could start
with all of them though.
Yeah, I could start on something, and next thing I know, the sun is coming up, and I've been on YouTube watching videos all night about anything.
Yeah, that's the new cable for me.
It really is.
Anything.
Especially now I can just cast to the TV, look up something on my phone and hit the little cast button and man, shoot.
Speaking of animal videos, though, I sent Rand this video. He's a snake guy. He's got Rand's an animal person. He got like a whole menagerie. But anyway, this dude, this snake, I'm guessing it's a python. I'm guessing it's a reticulated python.
Gotta be.
It ate an alligator whole.
A whole alligator.
It ate a whole alligator. I didn't realize there was animals this demonic out in the wild.
So why gotta be demonic?
Because they ate an alligator.
Ate an alligator whole.
Can't be hungry.
Bruh. How do you eat a whole alligator?
Does it normally happen like that though? Do pythons normally eat alligators?
I've seen videos where these things
it's been known to happen from time to time.
Yeah.
Okay.
This nigga ate a whole alligator.
That's one of those things though, man. It's like
the alligator tried to put up a good fight.
Right.
It ain't.
The nigga ate him.
You would think that the alligator could find a way though. Like,
yeah.
But as it turns out, and man, the funny thing, last Monday, I went on a field trip with my son to Crocodile Encounters and looked at it. Man, it was alligators everywhere. But we had a little pathway and fence and stuff, man. But when it boils down to it, I watch some alligator videos.
Right.
Cause I like to watch Gator Boys and stuff like that. It's all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Alligators don't move that well.
Now, alligators are the big slow ones. Crocodiles are more quicker, right?
Are
they?
I've seen a crocodile get that work too. From what was it, leopard? You seen the one with the leopard stuck
video
up on
there.
him? Oh, that's hard.
You ain't seen that video?
Oh, that's
see that
hard, man.
Okay, look, the leopard is like coming out. Like if you don't see the very beginning part, you don't even know what's coming across that water. You just looking at like a little bubble or something going through the water.
Right.
The leopard crawls into the water, swims. You can't see nothing but like the barely tip of his head and his nose.
Right.
He sneaks up on an alligator, jumps up, grabs the alligator by the neck, and that's it.
It's over.
The leopard.
The leopard.
Oh man, it's dope.
Tastes like chicken.
It's dope. You gotta see. Now I like them kind of cats. Them kind of cats here.
I thought they had the tough tusk on the top where
they don't have tusk.
What do they have?
A
skin?
Scales.
Scales. Yeah.
So who has a tusk?
Elephants.
That's me.
This is better.
Humvee.
This is much better.
That's better?
Much
he
better.
He had to tone down his old Forester, man. Shout out to Montoya's, man. He came through, brought me the old Forester.
Ken folks.
Shout out, yo. Shout out, yo.
Yeah, Shoot from the Hip. Shoot from the Hip show.
Yeah.
Shoot from the Hip.xyz.
Sheezy.
Yeah, this is much better.
And whatever other shameless plug I can fill in for the night, I'm doing it.
Y'all go check out my my project 4 a.m. Because it's everywhere.
J Young 4 a.m.
It's pretty good.
I think we shouted that out last show too.
Yeah. Check it out.
Well, while we doing that, if you're gonna be scrolling through your iTunes,
anyway,
go ahead and look up Ill Rand. Close doesn't count.
Right on.
Go ahead and give that a listen.
You on Spotify too, Jay Young?
On Spotify.
Oh, definitely on Spotify.
Okay.
Definitely on Spotify. Y'all follow me on there too. You know, I'm always.
Yeah, Bloodline project coming soon.
Yeah, we actually gonna do that project.
We might have a summer album
when we announced it, but we actually gonna do the Bloodline project.
We gonna start on it next week.
I really wanted to start on it this week, but things been kind of hectic. But we definitely gonna start on it very soon.
I've been moving. Is my mic moving? What's the?
I don't know. I want to be a part of that, though.
Definitely.
Not a problem.
I think you should.
Just so we can.
There's going to be some high caliber MCing going on this project.
Right on.
So we can adjust that summer album in there.
It ain't going to be nobody else rapping on the album, though.
Just y'all two.
Just us two.
What if I come with some hot fire? Could I get on?
See, it's a concentrated effort between two blood-related MCs.
Right on.
Hence the term bloodline.
I mean, okay. All right.
Now, if Montoya wants to come in...
All right.
Nah.
But
Montoya's, I think...
I mean, the invite is open.
It's hooking up for me.
Monty, you got a beat you've been holding on to for far too long.
Man, Monty was...
It's time to let that bad motherfucker go,
He
Monty.
was messing around with FL Studio a while back, man. He ain't never go all the way in on it, man.
Oh, Lord.
He's always been good with like hearing things and playing music by ear.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a hook in there for me.
He got one beat in particular, and I'm sure he still got it because it's Monty.
He ain't got shit no more.
That nigga got it. Monty got this beat. We need it, Monty. I think I asked him for it before. He was like, nah. But we need it for this project.
He just shut you down?
He shut me down.
Golly.
So the beat is pretty old.
The beat is at least 10 years old.
But it's still fire.
Man, that beat is hot fire. He need to go on and let me and Rand get it and do some justice to it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of animals, let's talk about Mike Epps and that kangaroo situation.
Oh, man.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Can we?
So what was the lowdown on it?
He was doing a comedy show. I forgot what city it was in.
I think it was Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit.
Motor City. Mike Epps was doing a comedy show out there, and he brought a kangaroo out in the audience. Not in the audience, but on the stage.
Yeah.
With his entourage, and they had music playing and jumping. They got a little clip on YouTube. You guys can go check out. So I'm not sure what happened during the melee, but the kangaroo was unresponsive, like as far as like jumping around. I guess what they wanted.
Yeah, he was shook. He got spooked.
Right, he got spooked.
Yeah.
And I guess a couple days later, TMZ got wind of it, got a hold of Mike. Of course, Mike is always on TMZ, and he said he was sorry, very apologetic.
Then he said some other dumb shit.
He said some other dumb shit. Well, I'm gonna let you play that dumb shit he said.
I got a clip of this dumb shit. Well, basically he was saying that the setup was he was supposed to be coming out, getting ready to perform or doing his performance, and the kangaroo was supposed to just like come out and hop through the stage or some shit like that. And it was supposed to just be like a sidebar joke.
Right.
Like, damn, it's crazy shit going on.
Right.
But whoever had the kangaroo brought it out early and was just showing the kangaroo off, was playing around on stage with the kangaroo, and that's what fucked everything up. But
okay.
While he was on here explaining himself and apologizing, he started talking about, I'm looking forward to dedicating money to, the kangaroo nation of America or some shit. I don't know. Whatever the fuck he said. But what he says after that is what got me.
Yeah.
When he talked about being an animal lover. Now listen to how he talks about, man. Let me hit this play button. I'm gonna hit this play button.
He's so uninformed. That's what you said.
Somebody, he's misguided.
All right, let me play this right quick.
Man, do you think they should take this kangaroo away from the owner?
I mean, look.
Here come the bullshit.
My whole theory on that is that, there's so many animals out there in the wild who don't get a chance to live long, that don't have anyone to care for them. I think the guy is never coming from a malice spot in his heart about the animal. I think he takes care of the animal. God. I think that he looks out for the animal.
Okay, that's enough.
Hey, that was the book.
Oh man, Now I know Mike Epps is a comedian. He goes in on people for a living, right?
Right.
So I really don't want him to get a hold of this episode, dog.
So is he?
But bro, what the fuck was that? What the? I know there's animals who are less fortunate, who also came over on the bottom of slave ships
what the
with
fuck
all their earthly possessions and worked longer, harder hours. What the fuck, Mike Epps /
They supposed
Ben
to
Carson?
be in the wild.
This nigga tripping.
They don't need nobody to care for them.
Yeah, see,
they're supposed to be in the wild.
First Ben Carson, now Mike Epps.
Right.
Oh
right.
my goodness, man.
There's other animals that don't live as long and don't have anybody to care for.
What are you talking about? I think he had the SPCA and the wild put together. I think he got confused right there.
Yeah, yes, man.
That didn't make no sense.
The animals that live in the wild are supposed to be in the wild.
You feel me?
Ain't nobody taking care of the wild. They wild animals.
They wild.
Oh man. Yeah, Mike. You
fucked up, Mike. You fucked up.
You brought that one on yourself.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if nobody else says anything else about that, man.
What
I know somebody else had to be thinking the same shit I was thinking when they played that shit and heard him say what he just said.
Like, dude, what are you even talking about?
Right. Just talk about the handler.
Yeah, just be funny.
Just
be funny.
Be funny. Respucia.
Day. Animals is
45 for them.
Yeah. Animals is not
Right.
your forte.
All right.
Nigga said animals in the wild. You don't have nobody to.
So let's
nobody
fortunate
to care
animals in the
for.
wild. No shit, Mike. Let's give this man a hand, boy.
Right.
Oh man.
I wonder how he felt watching Lion King or some shit.
He had to be high.
Jesus.
He sounded like he was high. I'm going to chalk it up to the marijuana.
I'm going to chalk it up to him not being high, so he wasn't thinking.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking.
He was like, he didn't let his mind
I'm trying to
open
get a
up or
man
some
out,
shit.
man.
And I think
I'm trying to give him an out too, man. I don't know what his baseline is. What is his normal? You know, what's normal for him? Because if he decided, I'm going to be on TMZ, let me make sure I got my head straight. I'm not going to smoke none of this or drink none of that. And then you say dumb shit. I don't know.
It was a delayed effect.
Well, whatever it is, don't do that no more, Mike.
Boom, 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 boom.
See, you supposed to have your PR people take care of that for you.
Definitely. But it's not.
Man, wasn't a good look for you, brother.
That nigga said.
Wasn't a good look for you, brother.
What's
where we
next
at?
on the agenda, yo?
Oh, man. Hey, man, we can't be running through topics so quick, man. Somebody tell a joke. Shit.
I'm not a joke teller.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
We ought to be able to live in a world where people don't have to worry about chickens crossing the road with ulterior motives.
Why don't you just ask why?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Ba-da. You said tell a joke. Okay, I'm just going to be quiet now.
Yeah, you gonna deal with this awkward silence.
That was some.
Where did you think that was gonna go?
That was
Jay?
some bloodline shit right there. That's what that was.
He said tell a joke. I told a joke. He didn't say tell a funny joke.
Right.
He said tell a
So
joke.
it's my fault I wasn't more specific.
Absolutely.
I didn't say make us laugh.
No, you said tell a joke.
This nigga, man.
Yes.
So that's what I did.
Back to this old Forester.
Damn it. What is it?
Jaden skipped out on it. He didn't win 2 shots and that was it.
He did?
Ain't nothing happening.
He went to the pecan praline on
Ain't
us.
nothing happening, man. I don't like that old Forester.
I like that for us.
I don't mind it. You know, I gotta have some ice.
I'm not a drinker though.
So here's one of the things about bourbon whiskey. Some people like to drink it straight, and that's how they get the flavor that they want. But another way to do it, you add a couple of drops of water or an ice cube, and it's supposed to enhance the flavor.
But not.
It won't be so harsh, but you'll actually taste it better.
But not in that size cup, right?
Yeah, I filled my cup up with ice, man. I overdid it.
It's okay. It's Old Forester.
It's Old Forester.
Original batch.
90 proof.
Mm-hmm. So how long you think you're gonna keep that?
With this bottle?
Yeah.
I haven't been drinking like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for a minute I was just like pour my glass every night. So I'm not doing that too much because I can't be late to work.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be late.
Right.
And then, I just haven't been feeling up to it. Like, I ain't been in all the way in chill mode all the time, man. Right. I've been kind of halfway in grind. Yeah, I can't drink and focus on like being creative and stuff. You know how people come to the studio and they gotta get their drink and smoke. Like I had a homeboy come through here, and he had his whatever he smoked before he came, and he had a bottle of this, and I saw him pop this, and I'm like, damn, bruh.
Right.
How bad is your life?
Jeez.
That's how. I mean, to me.
That's like
I'm used to seeing weed smokers.
Yeah, that's all the rappers. Why they so depressed?
I'm not a weed smoker. It's not my thing. I'm used to seeing weed smokers.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around pill heads. People like to pop handlebars and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But, like, do you have to do all of that shit?
Depressed people create the best art.
They do.
I was depressed as hell throughout the creation of 4 a.m. man. I get nothing but good reviews on that project.
Wow.
I was out of there on that project. I'm going to tell the story one day.
Yeah, you had some heavy subject matter.
I was fucked up.
Seriously.
So, when I say that depressed people create the best art, that's coming from a real place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can say
they do.
Times, the most frustrating times in my life where I had maybe a chip on my shoulder, I made the best music.
Mm-hmm. You do. You do. Okay. You absolutely do.
Because when I made the conscious decision to not put that in the forefront of my music, all my music changed.
Mm-hmm.
And
see, I did the opposite.
Right.
I decided to start pulling from real life shit that was really going on, and just really taking the fans and the listeners, inside of the life and mind of Jay Young.
Right.
It worked for me. It doesn't work for everybody.
Right. Definitely.
And then you have a lot of artists who are not willing to get that personal, and it's cool. That was just,
some of them can't.
Yeah,
they're not that great in the aspect of
writing,
putting it together.
I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say, but I was gonna say it different.
Well, I mean, they could tell
expressing
the story,
themselves. That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people, and it's one thing that kills me, and I know it's because I've been doing it for so long, and I'm not a young rapper now.
Right.
Is when somebody wants to rap or says they can rap, and then they go to all the normal go-to shit in their lyrics.
Right.
And it's like, bruh. How much of this shit can you do?
Right.
As far as like, because I say it all the time, man. If you gonna be on some street shit when you rap, you can't just be, I'm the realest out here. I really does this. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to do something to make this stand out. You got to be great lyrically or something.
I feel what you said. I feel like music should come from somewhat real.
Yeah, I can dig it.
But man, what are you doing? Eating the liquor, dog? That nigga take a sip and start chewing, chew. What you doing over there?
I thought he had Jolly Ranchers in his mouth.
It's ice.
I was being funny. I know.
It's bad for radio, nigga. God damn, Jay.
But look,
this is the hood.
So over here chewing on shit.
Like you said, you had your personal issues that you were dealing with to tell the story.
Right.
And I was thinking about, so do artists need haters just so they can have something to...
They just got to think...
Do they need haters? Or so they just got to think that they...
Yeah, because a lot of people, man, this fucking gnat, dog. It's one goddamn gnat.
So you have haters, and you be like, you know what? I'm finna...
No, it's not that.
And that's that's not in the case of what he just said.
Right.
Oh, nah.
People are different, and then you have...
Jay got a story.
Yeah, he got you have the actual people that have stories and that's been through whatever negative, and then you have the rappers or the singers or whatever kind of artist you are, and then you have haters that are just hating on you and that make you more determined to do whatever you're doing to the top of your caliber, and that comes out to be awesome to fans.
I think with certain artists, it does help.
And I'm saying, is that needed?
It helps in certain aspects of writing.
I don't think you gotta have haters. I think all you gotta do. Well, that's what I was saying about before. People just go to their automatic things and they just write shit that they would normally say while rapping. It don't have to have nothing to do with real life.
Okay.
It's just that you used to hearing people say, I got these haters watching me. They don't want to see me make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, who? Well, shit. And they can't really answer that question.
Yeah, that's always funny when you. Who is it? Say some names.
They can't answer that question, dog.
So now I'm thinking, when you said that, you got your zeros, you got your futures. So where are the kind of like the positive rappers? Who would you consider, like, maybe like Big Sean, maybe Kendrick Lamar, maybe? That's not like kind of always spewing out dark. I got these haters, brother. You know, stuff like that.
You got like a lot of the party.
Killer Calion.
Okay, because that's where I was gonna go. I was just trying to hold out for a second. But yeah, speaking of Killer Calion, Killer Calion got a new album out.
What's the name, yo?
What's the name, Jay?
Lorraine Motel.
Lorraine Motel.
Killer Calion is one of my favorite rappers. And for years, as a fan, I mean, I worked with him before. You know, good dude.
Right.
Jay's worked with everybody.
Yeah.
He ain't work with me.
Not yet.
It's about to change.
Bloodline coming through.
Bloodline coming soon.
Shout out to old Forrester.
Yeah. Calion, he's one of my favorite rappers. I can remember vouching for him back in like 2007. I remember sitting in barbershops and everything was Wayne this and Wayne that. I'm like, man, I think Calion better than Wayne. And getting laughed out the barbershop. I'm like, hey,
yeah.
You know, but that's how I feel.
People always go to that.
And I still feel
Wayne
like
making all this money.
I still feel like that. I still feel bar for bar, Wayne don't want them problems.
I will say the same. From listening to this album,
this is a more.
See, I mean,
no.
This album. It's my. The thing about music.
Ball for ball.
The thing about music is it's all subjective. Everybody has a different top 5, different opinions of what makes a rapper great or dope or whatever. It's all subjective.
Well, give me your reason why he's better than Lil Wayne.
Okay. People bring up punchlines. Okay. Calion is one of the rappers that's mastered the art of the punchline.
Right.
He accompanies it with a flow.
Right.
With an advanced flow. You can't. This is not a flow that somebody just started rapping 2 months ago can do. This is MC shit. This is real. You know, this is somebody who does this.
Right.
Calion, to me, one of them people that was born to rap.
Okay.
From cadence to flow to lyrics, like, to me, he does it at a high level. He does it at a very high level. And I realized years ago that I'm in the minority in this, and people are not gonna say
that, and it's only because they associate a level with shit. God damn, Forrester. They associate a level of success with how good you are.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that's the main thing.
It ain't
like
just
you said,
Calion.
bar for bar.
It ain't just Calion, but with him being one of my favorites, that's one of the ones I always bring up. I'm like, talk about Wayne, and I love Wayne. Let me just say, I love Wayne. I just think bar for bar, he don't want problems with Kyle.
Well,
yeah, bar for bar, no.
He don't want problems with Kyle, bar for bar.
The reason why I say Lil Wayne's better is because, to me, my opinion, Killer Calion goes bar for bar when you're talking about Houston. Now, if I got a shitload of tourists, I'm finna take him to Corleone. Corleone is finna show him. And he's finna show him bar for bar. This music got over here, and you come over here. That's Corleone. You cannot deny that. That's Corleone. And that's what he does every time he raps. Even in his mixtapes, it's all about Houston. And that's why Lil Wayne is better. He don't talk about New Orleans. He don't talk about Miami. He don't talk about California. Even though he's dumbed down since maybe like 2012, talking about, the blood and bees and blood,
Man,
but
yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
Brazy.
Whoop.
But before that, like 08 to 10, he was doing some rapping.
Okay.
But see,
now,
me.
Can I get to the point that I was going with this since we brought up the album?
Okay.
This album proves otherwise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What this album does,
what
this album does is proves that he talks about what he wants to talk about, not that he doesn't have nothing else to say and all he can talk about is Houston. Mm-hmm. He didn't have nothing else he wanted to say.
Right.
This album is heavily driven by his personal views.
Okay.
On what's going on in the world.
And that'll change the way that I feel, but right now,
and it's well put together.
Okay. And I'll listen to it. When he said,
trying to leave a door open for you,
for what?
For you to still be able to come back and say,
you're gonna be surprised when you hear this album.
Not at all.
You're gonna be surprised.
I like Slim Thug, and you hate him. So
I don't hate Slim Thug.
I'm about to say, but it's like blasphemous, man.
It's blasphemy to hate Slim Thug?
Yeah.
Why? No, I like Slim Thug. I'm just saying why. Like
I'm
why?
not saying okay.
Like it's blasphemy to hate.
Blasphemy is strong.
That's a strong word.
That's strong.
Now, if you say DJ Screw, then that would be blasphemy.
I only hate one rapper.
Okay. That's strong, but Slim Thug.
And it's not Slim Thug.
Slim Thug is the embodiment of us. That's
right.
Texas.
Right.
Now, if you want to show an outsider what Texas is about, Slim Thug.
Right.
Slim Thug. Mm-hmm. I love
and
Slim.
Corleone.
Shout out to Slim.
Depending on how fast you want to listen.
Nah, Slim. Slim resonates. That's a Texas nigga.
He does.
Yeah.
Corleone got an East Coast-ish, influenced-ish, hip-hop-ish.
But he country, though.
Yeah. But Slim is a Texas nigga.
Maybe a little Midwest.
Yeah.
Bone
yeah, you can throw some bone. Yeah, but Slim is a Texas nigga.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You want to know what a Texas nigga, any listeners not from Texas.
So when the tourists come,
don't know about our Texas culture, go listen to Slim Thug.
Slim Thug.
He talk like us.
Love
it.
Yeah.
Slim is a Texas nigga.
We're going to get him on the podcast.
Homegrown.
We're going to get him on the podcast.
Slim is a Texas nigga.
I'm glad you put that out there. now go chase that.
Go get him.
Hey, we got to get Killer Corleone on here too.
Let's get him.
We might be able to get Killer though.
Right.
Because Killer one of them dudes that you can approach. Like you'll see him.
Yeah, he everywhere. Right. But you see him everywhere too.
He is.
Yeah.
Slim
seems to be like. Okay, never mind.
You'll be surprised.
No, because what I was gonna say wasn't really gonna line up with.
Right.
I wouldn't talk. I didn't say shit about shit.
All right. Keep it going.
I'm just saying because I used to run into Killer Corleone before he started.
Yeah.
Blowing up and getting his deal at rap battles and shit.
Okay.
So that I still got that in my head.
Yeah.
So listening to the album. Oh, well, we'll talk about it next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to because you got to listen to it so you don't say hardly talk about his Houston.
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised.
We're not disagreeing because we know.
Yeah.
We know exactly what you mean.
We know what you mean. Right? We know.
I'm just saying, this album,
but there is not one Swangle reference on this album.
What?
Is it Hotel Lorraine or Lorraine Hotel?
Lorraine Hotel.
No, hold on.
There is not a
I'm going to be mad because it's not one.
It's not a swing.
But what you wanted.
But the subject matter.
I didn't want that all the way through.
It's not one.
Okay.
It's not one.
He's from Houston. You got to talk about swings.
No.
Nope.
So this ain't the bloodline not going to be talking about swings?
Nope.
Not one ball. I'm coming down. You ain't coming down?
Have you ever heard me do that?
No.
I've done it. I've talked about. I got a whole song dedicated.
about?
I got a song called Slab.
What's wrong with
Why?
that?
It's never been heard.
Don't say why.
It's
No,
never.
I'm just wondering.
Nah, it's never been heard.
Okay.
But it probably never will be.
Put it on the blood.
Why did you do a song called Slab?
Because I felt like I just felt Texas.
Phil Texas?
That's all you had. You
I just did
didn't want to talk about
My-
Shipley's donuts.
my
or
interpretation. I want to
Whataburger.
talk about. I've always loved the slab culture. Always.
Okay.
So I just wanted to
I
talk
was just
about
asking.
slab. It was just one of them artists. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We all got them throwaway songs that we record. You know, so that's what it was.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Outside of being a rapper, would you have a slab personally?
Absolutely.
Would you want to have one?
Absolutely. I thought about it many times, but I never got it off the ground. I've thought about it putting it. I actually recently here.
He don't want to answer.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on him to answer, yo.
Recently here, because I really, man, I want to put together barrettes. It's been done over and over and over and over. I want the drop red barrettes. That's mine. I don't want the white goods though. I want the buck.
Yeah, for sure.
I want
Yeah,
buck.
please don't do white.
Yeah, I'm not doing no white. I want buck.
I don't have that in my repertoire anymore, dog.
Yeah.
15 years ago, I would have said, at some point, I gotta have a slab just to appropriate the culture a little bit.
Right.
Right now, it's like I'd rather have the land with that old that fence, that old 4x4 fence around it.
Wow. Oh man.
With some livestock. I would rather have that than the slab.
That's nice. Me too, but I want to have the slab on the land. So
I don't care.
So you
because the slab is just for showing off.
Right.
Yeah, that's not an everyday car.
It's just us. It's our culture.
The whole purpose
that's
of the
it.
slab is to show it off.
You know how those old white men have those old hot rods and they be getting together. So that's where my head is as far as slab.
That's
at my
exactly
age.
what I'm
You know what
thinking.
I'm saying?
That's exactly what I'm.
It's just like, hey, I'm 50 and I got a slab.
Just something to pull out on a Sunday.
That's
a
it.
Sunday afternoon.
That's really it.
And
not even for 2 hours. It's just
Right,
I'm gonna roll
just-
and I'm gonna put it back up.
You gotta do
like
donuts in
drive
the
to the
intersection.
store or something.
That's-
Man.
You ain't gonna do donuts in the intersection.
Nah, hell, that's not what slabs are for. Man.
Slab tag, man.
That's not what slabs are for.
Slab
man.
tag. That's what Paul Wall said it is.
Man, Paul Wild tripping.
Just
You ain't gonna break them off.
Man, I might pop trunk on a hater.
Ooh. He got all the bells and whistles on here.
I might pop trunk on a hater.
Right.
Oh man,
But,
It's outside still holding.
Man,
That's it.
chunk deuce out the roof.
That's it. Deuce out the roof. That old
I
waltz
still listen to that
Little waltz
regularly.
nest, huh?
I still listen to that regularly. But yeah,
Do you?
because it's still jamming.
I mess with it, man. I like Walt's Nest.
Yeah, still jamming.
I bet Walt's Nest. Shout out to Head, man. Shout out to old Head,
Man, I
man.
used to see that boy everywhere.
Yeah.
I ain't never met him or talked to him, but I used to see him all the time.
He still be on scene. He out here.
He out here.
He'll catch him.
Southside Lil Mario.
Ah, my ankle.
What?
The thing ran when he turned. It hit my ankle. That shit hurt like a motherfucker, man. That shit hurt.
Oh my god! I didn't know it was that heavy and that hard.
Hell yeah, that shit hurt. This podcast all fucked up.
Hey, it was like, what is wrong?
That shit hurt like a motherfucker, man.
And he did it in the mic too. Ah!
Oh man, I know. I realized as I was doing the show, like, oh shit, I'm in a mic like a motherfucker, man. That shit hurt.
That
Dog.
nigga did not have to yell like that, dog.
That shit hurt.
Hey, he yelled like that.
The shit hurt. What boys?
Jay lit right now.
That's
man.
what it is. That's
Man,
what
let
it
me
is.
drop this shit on your ankle.
Don't drop it on mine.
Let me
Don't
drop it on your ankle. And
I'll
let's see
pass.
what kind of
Right.
response you get. That shit hurt.
Oh my goodness,
But
man.
Man, see what we dealing with over here now. God damn, man. DJ.
Oh man.
DJ,
Bree,
we drop this motherfucker on your ankle.
DJ,
you
need
gonna
to come through
scream
and
too.
drop some facts. Slow this nigga down.
Drop facts.
What's up, man? He got Jay's on one.
Shout out to Old
Nigga
Force
scream it out.
and
Nobody scream like that, dog.
We been through this. When I come to the show, you know what I bring.
oh, You bring 100 real.
I bring
fuckery.
fuckery.
Oh.
Fuck shit.
That's what it is.
Jay brings the fuckery.
That's
Man, look, man, the shit hurt.
all right. You got it.
If somebody hurt you, matter of fact, nah, fuck this. When y'all put y'all ankle out there,
No.
You don't have to
got
prove
it.
nothing,
We got
dog.
you. We got
Golly.
the shit hurt. It still hurt. It's
So-
stinging. I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
you. You sound like Maxine Waters, man.
Oh, segue.
You sound like Maxine
By the way,
Waters.
anybody, if you want to call in and comment on this show and all the bullshit that we doing right now,
That shit hurt.
Maxine.
601-641-9474.
I'm suing the shit out of Ray.
Say it.
9-4-7-4.
601-641-9474.
I ain't the only one that's lit.
Can I say four?
Can I say four? Maxine Waters claps back at Bill O'Reilly after her hair insult. Now, if you guys didn't know, Maxine Waters, she's a state representative, senator. That's too much. I'm not going to say all that. But Maxine Waters was the one with the James Brown wig. That's what Bill O'Reilly said. Bill O'Reilly said she got a James Brown. She looked like James Brown with a wig on. Did James Brown wear a wig?
No.
He just had his.
He said something about her being out there with a James Brown wig on.
Yeah, she had her.
He said some other stuff too. Like he went in on her.
Bill is going to kill himself.
Or somebody gonna kill his dumb ass.
Bill is going too far. Bill O'Reilly has always been on the edge of saying some racial shit
All the time.
or sliding some shit out there that you would be like, man, you can't say that.
But that's Bill, though.
He had way too much fun with this one. This one was like, nah, man. It ain't. It's different. Angry white man saying racist shit is different from white man making fun of black people.
White
shit.
people like the king
That's different, dog.
of like passive aggressive shit, and that was a classic passive aggressive racist.
That was
racist.
one of those Don Imus moments.
Nappy headed
nappy-headed
hoe.
hoe?
Nappy headed hoe.
Nappy-headed hoe. Wow. That was harsh, though.
Yeah.
When I heard that one was harsh.
Yeah, that one was kind of like,
that
bro,
was-
bro. And it was funny because I remember when it happened, it was people out here actually defending what he said.
Right.
I'm like, nah.
Right.
No matter what, someone in his position should have known better.
See,
Didn't even say that.
so after listening to the Don Imus nappy-headed hoe, that's more racist than what Bill O'Reilly said. I think that was
Yeah.
kind of like a joke.
It was,
You
man,
know?
but that's not something that you, in that situation, that's not something that you would have done in your position.
Right.
That's some immature kid shit, sitting back, capping on somebody on TV.
Yeah.
Like, you a grown man, first of all. Grown men you don't do that, dog.
Nah.
And then you talking about this lady in a prestigious position, and she got all this stuff that she's doing for the community and the government.
Made away.
And what you do is talk about her hairstyle. Like, since when has an old white man had the authority to say anything about the way a black person looks? Like,
No, all the time. All the time.
No, I'm trying to. Oh,
All
shit.
the time.
No,
man.
they don't. They don't have the authority.
They don't
Nah,
have
what
the
I'm saying-
authority,
what I'm
but
saying-
they do it.
What
They
I'm
get
saying
away
is-
with it.
No,
Yeah.
no. See, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You're in broadcasting. You're on television. You're on radio.
Right.
You have to watch what you say.
Of course.
That was my
So
point
there's
about
never-
Don Imus.
Yeah, there's never a moment where you can go that far in talking about something like you as a white
I see
male.
what you're saying.
It's certain shit that you can never say because you're a white male and the
Right.
position that you have is based on the oppression of other people. So you can't talk about a black person's hair. Like, what the
A
fuck,
black
dog?
woman's hair.
Especially a black woman.
Well, is that what do you call that word when you knowing about your culture, saying you can't talk about a black woman's hair, you can't mess with a black woman's hair? What?
But he shouldn't have been talking about anything that was completely irrelevant to anything. That
Right.
had nothing to do with nothing.
All right, okay. I mean, I feel you, but he did it, and he always does it.
Yeah. See, if she would have set herself up on some young jock shit, hey man, you know what I'm saying?
But it wouldn't matter because she's a woman, and that's what they do to their hair anyway, like perm it and all that stuff.
I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong with her hair.
Right. I didn't see
even if it did look like James Brown. James Brown did his hair like an old congresswoman.
John,
you know what I'm saying? It's not the other way around. But anyway,
young jock hair is all fucked.
Nah, young jock is tripping hard. I don't know what the fuck.
That nigga going through
this
something.
This nigga got his shit swooped.
He's going through something. I guarantee. Young jock is going through something. He
gotta be, dog.
He's going through some shit.
You think so?
I know so. I know so. That's a classic sign of someone dealing with something.
Hey man,
right
you
now.
cannot be Caitlyn Jenner.
He's going through something.
Just to put that out there, young jock.
Damn.
He's
you
going
can't
through
go.
some heavy
You can't
shit.
go that route.
Nah,
Just in case. I'm just foreseeing some moves that I don't like.
He said he foreseeing some moves.
I mean, he ain't lying. It's looking like his head at that direction, man. Yeah.
Young jock out there looking like somebody, ain't he, dog?
Yeah.
And I can say it because I'm not Bill O'Reilly talking about black women's hair.
I want to know what the brother's going through.
Or did I just do the same shit?
You just did it.
He's going
You
through
literally
some
just
things.
did it. But you're black. So we're
No, but see.
But you don't want that. You don't want to.
All right, this how I clear up what I just did.
Okay.
Young jock walked into that. When he decided to go sit in the beauty salon and do that shit to his hair, you would have to be a complete fool, utter dumb IQ below, I don't know. For you as a grown man to walk in a beauty salon and do that to your hair and think nobody's gonna crack jokes on you, dog.
I mean, you got Ice-T. You had
Not
Ice-T.
the same.
You got Snoop.
Not the same.
DJ Quick with the.
Not the same.
I'm throwing
It's
men
not
out
the
there.
same.
I'm throwing men out there.
It's not the same.
Not even
It's
close.
not the same.
It's not the same.
You had what's his name? Bruno Mars.
What did Bruno Mars do?
He had his hair like that, like his first album was something like that.
Bruh, that was still a male hairstyle.
Before Young Jock did it? Because it was just it was the same thing.
Bruh.
No.
It wasn't?
Bruno Mars
Your
did not
black
look
ass
like...
cannot go get your Young Jock hair, your Bruno Mars hairstyle.
I cannot. But Young Jock can. And he did.
Young Jock looked like somebody.
And like I said, looking like somebody ain't he. When you sat in that chair and did that to your hair, you had to walk out knowing you was walking right into a barrage of dozens.
I'm sure he was ready for it, though. He
ranking,
ready for it. But, oh, yeah, they ranked him down. They ranked him down.
You had to know you was walking into
They
that.
ranked him down.
It goes full circle.
He going through some
back
shit.
to what you said, Jay Young. He's going through some shit.
He going through some shit. That ain't just... Nigga just don't wake up and say, I want to Aunt Mabel. Nah, nigga, it's a...
That boy said Aunt Mabel.
It's some events that have to take place.
Right.
That don't just happen.
Right.
A nigga don't... Nah, nigga. Nah.
Fried, died, and laid to the side.
Because that ain't DJ Quick. That ain't Snoop.
Right.
That ain't Drew Down. That ain't... That's Fly. In our community, that's just Fly.
Yeah.
You know, you get your shit done.
But you don't get no Bob, though.
Yeah.
That nigga got the motherfucking...
This nigga got a my mama. That's what he got.
My auntie.
My auntie.
That's what he got. That's what he got.
That's what he got.
You know what, though?
Shout out to all my aunties, too, because all my aunties done had that hairstyle.
Yeah, they have.
My auntie.
My mom included.
Yeah. Especially your mom.
Hey, my auntie.
Shout out to my auntie.
But look.
Yeah.
We all 30 plus.
Right.
He's not the first one to go and do that to his hair. Y'all remember the rap group / singing group, whatever type of group it was, composed of these 3 little kids, one which of whom wore an eye patch?
Oh. Yeah. Immature.
Them boys had some fly.
They had
had them old school.
They had it.
Escape Bobs.
I know Marcus, he used to look back at some of his old videos and cringe, bro. As rightfully you should, because you was tripping on some of that shit, man.
Yeah, man, them boys went. Yeah. They did it.
They was tripping.
They did it.
They another group. I'm pretty sure they got ranked 9 back in the day.
They went and got an A Mabel.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to A Mabel.
They was kids though.
That boy looked like all he missing is a church hat, man. You put a church hat on that nigga, boy. That nigga finna go praise the Lord somewhere, man.
Golly.
Friend like you.
Man, that nigga there look like he finna bust out with a mean church hymn, man.
All right, before we get out of here, man, 601-641-9474. Please call 601-641-9474. Email us. Tell us your thoughts, discrepancies, how DJ says it.
Say it.
Say it. I don't know it.
That's the new catch line.
That's yours. I don't know it.
You got to say it, too.
That's mine. I don't know it.
DJ.
Hey.
You know before we get out of here, man, can we talk about the state? I think we talked about it a little bit with the drugs and stuff, but can we talk about like the state of hip hop as far as like composing a song? When we hear all these new songs with only one verse and a bunch of music, or just like a two verses. You know.
Yeah, most of what I do is just 2 verses now.
Maybe, it's kind of like it's put together like a mixtape instead of an album. And
see, that's always been a funny thing to me, that would come about the way it does. Because at one point, mixtapes were the new album. Many years back,
right?
It was at a time when it was a lot easier to get to the people. Therefore, it was straight to the fans.
Right.
Your consumer ate it up and loved it, and it made the record labels have to stop treating the artists like they were dispensable. Right. See, now you got to pay attention because now it proves that the artist proves that he doesn't really need you. If he could just figure out these next couple of steps, he doesn't need you anymore. You need him, which the labels forgot about.
Right.
So the mixtape thing, man, of course it got saturated.
Sapperpot. Okay, I like that one.
Okay. Old Forrester.
Little Young Thug. Sapperpot.
The game in general got oversaturated, though.
Huh?
The game in general. It got oversaturated.
Right.
Yeah, but that was the beginning of it.
Rapping.
That was the beginning of it.
Yeah. Right. Now, I know what you're saying, but yeah.
Is it the beginning of the end? Or is it like the 90s?
It's a new beginning.
No, yeah.
A new beginning part 2.
I don't think it'll ever end.
Just like the 90s when they had all these different rappers come out with the different styles. You had the power, African, Black Pride.
Right.
Then you had just the rappers from LA. Then you had the East Coast rappers and X-Clan and all this stuff. So is it a new generation of it?
That's all it is.
Everybody's on depressed rap, singing, emoji rap, or whatever you want to call it.
What's happening?
Emo.
Yeah.
Emo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening is radio is turning into like it's the cassette tape of today. Meaning that
I got you.
It's fading out because now you have a better option.
Right.
But you still had your tapes, so you know how people had a cassette and CD deck for a little while.
That dual
That's kind of where radio is right now. And it's like that because the radio programmers don't listen to the fans of the music. I don't believe these program directors are fans of the music.
They're not
at all.
They're not.
I think they're all business executives.
They're not. It's radio.
You gotta be.
As someone who worked in radio, I'll tell you what you just said was spot on. Most program directors, like I give you this, like 97.
Like they're banking on kids who don't have unlimited data access.
I'm willing to bet the program director is say 97.9. That's the local Houston radio station.
She's a female, but she's still there.
I don't think she listens to a lot of hip hop. I don't think she's a fan of hip hop, per se. See, the thing about radio is a business.
Of course.
Radio's a business.
Everything is.
Bills have to be paid.
Right.
So you wonder why you hear nothing but Drake all day. I know I'm not the only one who gets tired of hearing Drake all day.
I want to know why the hell they still playing Bad and Bougie. That song is not that great to play that.
The thing about
much.
it is these groups have a machine behind them. It takes a lot of money to break a record. It takes a lot of money. These labels behind these artists are funneling millions of dollars into these radio stations.
To keep them going, to keep them alive.
Yeah, this is what's keeping the radio alive.
Right.
So this is why, you only hear...
This is why.
Four or five songs in rotation all day. These are the...
They the only ones that got the millions to keep it going.
This is where the budget's going. This is where the budget's going, and I mean they spending millions to keep these songs on the radio.
Yes, they are.
So, I mean, if you've ever heard of payola,
I poured too much.
That shit is real.
Right.
That shit is definitely real.
You did pour too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the record execs are doing the payola.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
To keep the radio stations alive.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
I mean, it comes back around, so...
Right. But that's the game.
For us, artists here, we have to build content by doing the music, putting it on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Do we have to go to the clubs and pay the DJ X amount of dollars just to spin the record?
That only works if you make club songs.
At 1:30 in the morning.
I think you have to build relationships with DJs.
Of course.
Buy them drinks.
Of course.
I don't know. I ain't been to a club in so long.
It worked for me.
And I don't care to go.
Right. But you as an artist, to reach a wider crowd, you got to have a DJ.
Right.
And you have to forge relationships with these DJs out here. And not only the DJs, but the club promoters. You have to have these relationships out here to function.
What's the difference between, not the difference, but as far as club songs? You know, how you just said that made me think about something else. You got to have a club banger. Like, what's the difference now? This is the club bangers. They're singing songs. There are not many rapping songs other than
I think that's
maybe like the New Orleans bounce or some shit. I don't know.
Dictated. Honestly, I think that's dictated by the people more than anything.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
So you're saying you can't do that, or can you do that?
I don't think
or would you want to do it?
I don't. It's not natural to me.
Yeah,
because I don't care.
As an
I don't
artist,
care about the club and dancing and stuff like that.
But you care about the people, though. That's what you just said. The people.
But it's a wide.
Now here, let me give you my quick rundown of why I'm in this position with my music, as far as not being in the club or not doing this and that with it. My music is a form of expression. I treat it as an art form. So the same way that a martial artist would treat his whatever type of fight. Now what you call it?
Mixed martial arts or whatever
Not
he
mixed
does.
Martial arts, because that's different. That's like survival in a cage.
Whatever the person does.
Yeah, but you know, somebody who does
kung fu or does tai chi or does whatever.
There's a lot of levels and things that they do that are unseen. Because it's for the art form of whatever it is they do.
Right.
So they're not going to be the next Jet Li or I'm trying not to say Bruce Lee. That's going to be the first. But then they're not going to be the next movie star because they're not exploiting it.
Right.
They're doing it because it's a culture that they appreciate. I appreciate the hip-hop culture.
Right.
So when I make music, I'm not going to go and make club songs. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been in a club. I can't talk about getting out here and how many hoes I'm fucking with.
Right.
I've been married for a minute.
Right. I got you.
So I could talk about MCing and I can talk about my view on certain shit and certain specific things I'm willing to talk about in my life. Because I don't want to say everything. I don't want to put up, and like we talked about earlier, how the depression and issues in life make the best music.
Right.
Well, I'm not going to do all of that.
Right.
Because I have a way of thinking about what you putting out, the energy that you put out, and things that you say, creating an environment that you have to deal with.
So you don't need to be depressed or have haters. So what would be your category? Like what?
I would talk about everybody else that seem to think that that's okay. What I want to do is give a different perspective.
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to them in the same way that when we have a conversation, how I try to bring a different perspective, because I feel like it's always something being left out of the conversation that could make a whole difference between the next thing you say.
Because everybody has their own motivation.
Right. And a lot of times you don't realize it's kind of one of those things where, like we had brought up on one of the shows about black people having a lot of Republican views and just claiming to be Democrats. Like we talked about that. You kind of just do shit.
Right.
And nobody ever says, well, you know what? That doesn't really fit what you're saying. So you're doing something you're saying. And, you give them a different perspective. I give a different perspective in my music.
I got you.
So it doesn't, I rap for old niggas with families.
I like that. Like the two white dudes on the video.
I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch it? They were good. They were dope. I liked it.
See, the thing,
I need to watch it.
My thing is, I look at it as therapeutic.
I don't want to go. Now we getting deep.
It looks. I look at it as therapeutic.
Right.
People.
You got to vent sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Right.
People use their music as a form of expression, and like Rand said, I look at it as a way to vent, because I feel like, okay, well, I'm not the only person out here who feels this way. Right. So I look at music more because I've had certain songs that have gotten me through certain situations or have helped me get through situations, because, as someone who deals with a lot of these things, it's like, okay, well, I'm not alone.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm not alone. So I look at my music sometimes as maybe I can help somebody through a situation. Maybe it's somebody.
See, I wouldn't be the person that you relate to. I'd be the counselor in the situation.
Right. Maybe it's somebody out there that's
I can dig that.
This close to giving up.
Right.
Maybe I can say something.
Well, we're going to see what this Bloodline project sounds like.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think I'm going to just throw jabs at Jay half the time and see what
I got a disc record locked and loaded.
I'm talking crazy.
I'm talking crazy. I've been fucking with Rand about that for years, but nah. I just feel like, maybe, I can be the one that says something that helps, the next person along the way.
Okay.
Oh, Jay.
So
when I listen to Il Rand's, your last album, Close Doesn't Count.
Very dope project.
Very dope project.
Dope, top to bottom.
I would pin you as an artist that pushes. That you're that little push that people need.
I try to be.
That's how I take your music in. So I got to listen to Jay Young's 4 a.m.
I try to be relatable.
I need to.
And I know it's a certain demographic. Is
it a kind of car do I need to drive in? Do I need to hide behind a tent? I'm being.
Nah,
do I need to smoke some weed?
See, the thing about it is, it's a lot of different moods.
Be ready for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Now it is certain songs you might want to smoke some weed.
Right. Now I ain't talking about old boy. What's his name? What's his name? It's 4, 5. It's behind 10. What's his name?
J-Dog.
J-Dog. I'm not
Shout out to J-Dog, man. Shout out to J-Dog.
You didn't catch it. I was trying to.
I love J-Dog.
I got it at first, but I was like, wait a minute. Is it?
Right. I ain't talking about that, but I'm just saying
it's a lot of different emotions.
Okay.
Because I tell my story.
All right.
One thing I didn't do was get on here and lie.
That's what's up.
So, stuff talk about it. It's true. When I talk about situations with my dad, my father, my upbringing, you can look no further than Rand.
Wow.
He was there.
I was.
He was there.
He was there.
So, yeah, I just want to give my truth. I respect, Rand's perspective,
of course,
and how he, he approaches his songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the beautiful thing about music, is that I think every artist has their own way of approaching music and the end game.
Right.
So I think that's a beautiful thing.
Catch this motherfucking Nat, dog.
Ever since you've been talking about it, I've been seeing
that's
it.
That's the name of the podcast, Nat Talk.
Slap the shit out this nigga if I catch his ass.
As soon as I can gauge this motherfucker,
right, man.
But yeah, man,
that's what's up,
I can
man.
talk this music shit out. I love this shit.
We always talk that music shit at the end. That last 15 minutes is just straight music shit.
For real,
yeah, man. But you know what it is now.
Yeah, it's just time to wrap it
I'm
up.
looking at a half-empty bottle of Cavassier. Y'all remember that?
I know
You remember that?
what you talking
I don't remember that.
The ladies' man.
Yeah.
Remember he used to do that radio show?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a half-empty bottle of Cavassier.
I couldn't get it how fast.
That means the show is over.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. All right, man. Number 41.
Episode 41
Episode 41.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it.
Hey,
Podcast, yo.
Let me do this one time. Let me do this one time.
Do it.
All right, man. So we need y'all to call in, give input.
Definitely.
601-641-9474. I always wanted to do that shit, man.
That's what's up. That's how you do it.
9474.
Hey.
Can I say
All right, y'all.
Right on.
Where they find you at, Jay?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Man, I don't be fucking social media like that.
Oh,
man.
Lord. We need to have that.
But you know what? J713 Instagram. But you know what? That's probably the only place I be on social media. I don't fuck with that other shit.
Right.
So J713 Instagram. Y'all go check out 4 a.m. everywhere. J.A.Y.Young, Y-O-U-N-G. 4 a.m. You can Google it.
How you spell 4 a.m.?
The number 4 a.m.
So not A dot M.
A.M. If you want to spell it
You
like
ain't got to put all them goddamn dots in there.
You never know.
Yeah. So check me out. Check my project out.
Yeah.
And I like this shit. I appreciate old Monty and Reese, Shoot from the Hip Show. They had some favorable things to say about the project.
Yeah.
That meant a lot because
You know, Monty, I don't want to start talking again when it's time to wrap it up.
Always time to wrap it up.
Man, them
But
boys
he
be having,
said he said that he credits himself.
Oh, let me
for our
speak on
foundation
it.
in hip-hop.
Let me speak on it. Let me speak on it.
Your
I
brother.
did want to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
Off the books.
Monty put me on to a lot of shit.
That's what's up. As he should.
I can't. Like, that part I can't deny. He's not lying. He put me on to a lot of shit.
Yep.
Now, as far as me and Rand being more on the lyrical side of music, I don't know if we can give him full credit for that, because we did kind of take what we got and went and, did our own exploration, and somehow we rap the way we rap.
Yeah.
But
because we didn't start like writing rhymes together. Like we just all of a sudden was both
Never.
rapping at the same time.
But yes, Monty put me on to a lot of shit. He did.
Yeah.
Now I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that.
I said it as if I was going to disagree, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
That was my big brother. So who doesn't pick up stuff from their
Right,
big
of course.
older siblings?
right.
course.
Monty, he put me on to it. Like, I credit him and Rand both because Rand didn't know I could even rap for a long ass time.
Of course. Yeah.
And I always looked at Rand, such a high caliber MC.
Right.
I just wanted to keep up.
That's it.
So when he gave me props, that's all I needed. I say, well, shit. If Rand dig it,
I know I can make it.
Everybody else go dig it too.
I know I can make it.
And whoever don't like it, fuck it. Rand like it.
Yeah.
That's really how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, like, I did want to tell, I'm glad you said that. Monty did. He's not lying in that aspect. He did put me on to a lot of shit. And I probably wouldn't be the MC that I am without a lot of that background.
Yeah.
He put me on to it.
We had a wide range.
Yeah, and it wasn't just, It was a
range.
lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Monty is a hip hop head.
So we gotta bring it back to the show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We gotta bring it back to the show.
Definitely. Shout out to Monty. Shout out. He ain't lying.
Yeah.
My
We're gonna bring you
cousin
back
ain't
to the show,
lying,
homie. Whenever.
Well, we can wrap this thing up now.
All right, man. GTH, ANGREC, G-Thang Rec on Twitter, G-Thang Rec on IG. Go ahead, let them know.
That's it?
Let them know about you, brother.
Oh, okay. I'm on the Facebook.
Right.
The book.
I'm on the book, Ilran. I'm on the IG as Ilran. No. Yeah, okay. I thought I missed something because you started moving.
Because I'm finna get ready.
Okay. And I'm on the Twitter at Il_Ran_is_back.
Oh, I got it.
He's bike.
I'm bike. And we can't find DJ, so he'll find you.
You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.